So I'm finally getting around to adding some SPS to the 40-gallon aquarium. I have an Anacropora and then two different Montipora that I'm going to be adding. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just cutting these corals off of their frag plugs just because I don't like putting frag plugs into my aquariums. This is what these corals look like up close. SPS corals are very different than large polyp stony corals. Their polyps are extremely small. I'm talking about less than half of a millimeter. And on this Anacropora, where those little dimples are, that's where the polyp would come out of the coral. Small polyp stony corals tend to have different care requirements than their LPS counterparts. Now, that's a very generalized statement. Most people will say SPS corals need extremely high lighting and they need extremely high flow, or that they're extremely delicate and you need to be on top of your parameters all the time in order to be successful with SPS corals. Now, these are just all generalized statements, and most likely what people are referring to when they're talking about SPS coral is they're talking about Acropora. And Acropora is one of the hardest corals to keep. People could not keep it for a very long time. But these other species of coral, like Montipora and Anacropora, or a coral like Pavonia, those corals tend to be on the easier side of things to keep. Now, SPS do tend to like higher flow, and it could be argued that every coral wants stable water parameters. Now, what's nice about the species that I'm currently adding to this aquarium is that they don't need extremely high lighting. These corals should be fine within 150 to 200 par. And most of the lighting options out there should be able to accomplish that, especially in the upper end of your aquarium. I'll give these corals a day or two to adjust to this aquarium, and I'll try to get some closer shots of the polyps to show you guys. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys next time.